Hi there, it is Carol from Lily Rose Blue. I hope as you're watching this, everything is well with you, and I wish you all joy and happiness in this beautiful autumn season. Please remember to hit like and hit subscribe. Also, please remember to support all of your fellow junk journalers and thrifters by going to their channels and liking and subscribing. A big shout out to Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. She is the one who is in charge of this lovely Thrifty Thursday collaborative. So go to her channel, hit like and subscribe for her, and take a look at the list of names, which I actually printed it out so I could go through and make sure I had subscribed to everyone. It is now 3 pages long, which that is super, super cool and full of a lot of wonderful, wonderful people who do just amazing things. So, as I said, this is from my last Goodwill bin outlet diving, John boat diving. They're literally these big plastic, long but yet not too deep, plastic blue boats, kind of. It is quite interesting. So here is just a lovely piece of fabric. I think it was meant to be a something. I don't know. I haven't figured it out. But a beautiful peach color that I like. I found this random bit of flowered tissue paper, so of course I grabbed that. 3 random bingo cards. So, why not, right? This holiday stationery with holly leaves here. So I will use that on some of my Christmas journals. And if you watched my last video, you saw that I was able to get a lot of really cool wrapping paper. And here I am again. I found more. So this is winter with snowflakes. But look, it has USA. So, oh wow. This intrigues me. I got to figure out something very special to do with this. I actually have a coworker who was on the U.S. Olympic bobsled team. No lie. So that's one of my brushes with famous people. Here's some other Christmas wrapping paper. Another colorful piece of wrapping paper. It's seen better days, but that's okay. Look at this cute Rudolph gift bag. And I think this is pretty old. Some of these pieces. Sorry, I meant to take that out. Isn't this wildlife paper cute? Moose and fish and things. This would be great for a guy's journal. Cute spring motif with butterflies and bees and dragonflies and flowers. This pretty flowery pinkish peachy pink, I should say. Isn't this gorgeous paper? Oh, I just think this is great, and I can't get my fingers to work, but very pretty. Here's some other interesting wrapping paper. This kind of has a different feel to it, but very pretty. Here we go. Isn't that fun for a sea journal or beach journal? This is very thin. It's not tissue paper, but it's very thin. Some nice Christmas colored paper. This also says Merry Christmas. That's a different kind of design that you don't usually see. Some really cute paper with, I'm going to say, kids or people from the world. That is just adorable. This says Happy Holidays with some snow angels, or angels, we'll say. Some snowman paper. It says Let It Snow. some really cute puppy and kitty animal Christmas paper with some paw prints. Really pretty angel paper. That's what that is too. Some various Christmas tags. So those will be fun to use. Ooh, I don't know what this is. Let's look at this. I don't remember seeing this. Ooh, more tags. So that's a bunch of fun. Jungle paper. Isn't that cute? There's a lot of it here too. More flower wrapping paper. Oh, and hummingbirds. Hummingbirds are one of my things. And some really pretty tissue paper. I also found this Richard Scarry, best storybook ever, a deluxe golden book. 82 wonderful round the years stories and poems. And sorry guys, I cannot talk today. Christmas 1969 it says, and it says for Jimmy with love from, you can't read that. That's unfortunate. But look at the images in this book. I love it. I'm going to see if I can. Isn't this fun? Oh, the bear and a bike and an apple. Really pretty. And then a bag of envelopes, because you never can have too many of them. And then you may have heard me when I did the video about driving through some back roads of Iowa, you may have heard me talk about the fact that I went to a very famous, at least regionally famous, flea market this past Saturday. It's called the What Cheer Flea Market, WHAT, and then the second word is cheer, excuse me, is cheer, CHEER. And it is in the Keokuk County Fairgrounds in Iowa. It is huge. I had a friend tell me that I should rent a golf cart, and it was my first time. I didn't believe her. I should have known better. Connie's a smart lady. I did walk around the perimeter of this flea market, and just the perimeter took me 2 hours, and at least 2 hours, probably 2.5 hours. And by the time I was done with that, my back and my feet were killing me. So yes, I probably should have gotten a golf cart. You rent them ahead of time. So lesson learned. I also think if I would have went with somebody else, that there might have been more starting and stopping and maybe some more opportunities for rest. Instead, I just kept on going, right? And perhaps that wasn't the best idea. Anyway, at one of the vendors, I found all of these books right here. Yeah, these things right here. So this was nope, that is my checkbook, because it's a good thing I found that. It's got my business cards in it. I kind of might need those. This Sergeant Feed for All Livestock and Poultry from 1946. So this calendar itself is just super fun. So I got that. I got these 2 Lindley livestock commissions out of Omaha, Nebraska. And you can see the very cool writing. Gestation periods of farm animals. That's something we all need to know. Weight to seed and acre. And then there's pages to write in. And it's crisp. You can hear that sound. So that was just fun. For cleaning various substances. And that's the same thing that's in this one as well. Then this was a book for Mr. Elmer Carl out of Prescott, Iowa. The 1980s, or not 187 Hybrid Guide. And I just loved these gorgeous vintage pictures in this book. And so one day when I do my farm journal, and I just love the corn. It's so cute. I will use that in my farm journals. Then there's this book, Rop's Commercial Calculator is what it says. You can see the cover is this whole thing's not in great shape. But look at some of the tables. This says, table showing the value of articles sold by the bushel. So I just thought this was gorgeous. Oops, and I said I wasn't going to keep saying that word. So I will use those pages in something. And then this was also, now wait a minute, I thought I had opened it. Maybe not. It's patterns. I'm gonna try to, here we go. I knew it was opened, but still I'm having trouble. So this was Miss Clyde Snyder in Marceline, Missouri. So here's the quilt pattern that was in it. So that's fun too. There were, at this flea market, one lady just had plastic tote after plastic tote. There was no organization to it at all. And I just kept digging through them. It was a lot like the Goodwill outlet. And I just found this random piece of very antique wrapping paper. So I got that. This book, Friends and Neighbors. I'm going to see if I can zoom back out again a little bit. It's not great shape. It's got some pages gone, but I didn't pay much for this at all. Like a quarter maybe, but you can see some of these great images. Oh, look at that grandma on the telephone. Well, now I'm not going to be able to find it. Where'd grandma go? There she is. Look at that image. Love it. Then I found a really great guy. So you guys know how much golden books go for, right? So I found this guy, and they were $1 a piece. And I had 5 in my hand. And he looks at me and he goes, oh, you need the 6th one. So I got these 6 golden books for $5. Yes. I love it when a plan comes together. That was, you always get propaganda at these things. So the Peter Rabbit golden book. This is Beatrix Potter, but in a golden book form. I did not know there was. I missed that memo somehow. Sorry, that was believe it or not, my dehumidifier. I am filming in our basement, and until it really gets cold, we have to run the dehumidifier. So beautiful images. So that was Peter Rabbit. Then the famous bunny book. I think I have another one of these, but I don't care because I love them. This is by Patsy Scarry, and I need to do some homework. I imagine she might be related to Richard Scarry, but I don't know that for sure. Look at that image of the daddy and the baby bunny. The daddy bunny tossed his baby in the air. What will our baby be when he grows up? Asked the daddy bunny. And then it goes through different ideas and just Lovely, lovely images. Then the Golden Picture Dictionary. Oops, I did not do that well. Sorry, guys. I am having trouble. Won't these make great, I don't know, tags, journal cards, embellishments? This one was so fun. And continuing the bunny theme, Home for a Bunny by Margaret Wise Brown. Pictures by Garth Williams. Look at this. Isn't that just fun? Oh, looky. So cute. My brother-in-law calls rabbits fuzz butts. And that picture made me think of that. So that's a running family joke. The Jolly Barnyard. Again, isn't this wonderful? I love it. This belonged to Jason Climie, or Climie, Climie. This one is by Annie North Bedford, and the pictures are by Tabor Gurgley. I probably did not say that right. Again, gorgeous, rich colors and images. It's one of the things I love so much about children's books. Oh, my Barnyard journal right there. And then Santa's Toy Shop. This belonged to Brandon in 1980. So here's Santa's workshop. There's the reindeer and Santa. Fun. Then going back to those bins that I dug in, I found this. Southern Potteries Incorporated Blue Ridge Dinnerware. An illustrated value guide by Betty and Bill Newbound. Let's see. This is the revised 3rd edition. I'm looking for a date, guys. I am not finding it. And I have not read this yet. So I would like to read this History of Southern Potteries just because I find that stuff interesting. But again, just pages of the pottery wares. There's some pretty plates. So I got that. Then I found the Better Homes and Gardens salad book. Yeah, this has quite a bit of age to it. I'm looking to see. You can see the patina of the pages, and the paper feels almost like wrapping paper, not paper that you normally see in a book. But you can see these images. Wow. This is an older book, but I love it. And then A Collector's Guide to Paper Dolls by Mary Young. Again, just illustrations of different paper dolls over the years. I thought this was fun, and I thought this might be something that really appeals to somebody. So when I get my Etsy shop up and going, that actually might go in the shop, just because I think somebody might appreciate it more than me, because I know there are lots of paper doll lovers out there. Then I found this book, My Big Golden Counting Book. It is probably 14 inches, maybe 16. Isn't that pretty? Just so pretty. Look at the inside of this. Oh, again, more bunnies. We are definitely doing a bunny theme. This is by Lillian Moore with pictures by Garth Williams again. Look at this. Oh, so cute, you guys. So cute. There's my horses. Going to a horse show tomorrow for my grandchild that starts at 9 o'clock in the morning. It is going to be very, very, very cold. So, I don't know. Grandma may not get there right at 9 o'clock. I don't know. So then on the way home, driving down that country lane or that country road, there was a sign that said huge sale. And I had seen it when I was driving to the flea market, and I didn't want to stop then. But on the way home, I thought, why not? Why not? So I slowed down and went to this huge sale. It was only a quarter of a mile off the highway. And the area had two gorgeous barns, and then like a walnut grove with a pond. It was just a very picturesque scene. I did take some pictures, but I did not take video. I just didn't feel comfortable asking them. They probably would have said yes, but I just wasn't ready to ask yet. So a few videos ago, you saw that I had found the Red Book of Birds. And look what I found. So, and this is older than the one I had. So here's the Red Book of Birds, the Green Book of Birds with no cover, but that's okay. This is what is in these books. So cool. Here's some that have fallen out. Here's the Blue Book of Birds. And they just cover different birds. The color of the book doesn't have much to do with which birds are in which one. It's just kind of the way it is. Here's another red book. Again, different. Yet another, it's different than this one and different than the other one that I have. And then I think maybe I showed this, but this is the Green Book of Birds. So I was super happy to find these. Then I picked up this bag for 50 cents, this bag of beads, thinking I could do dangles. I don't know. We'll see. I might need a tutorial, Angela. Look at this old recipe book. Now, the book itself is not in great shape, right? And at all. But look at what's inside. Look, some newspaper clippings. You can see this is quite old. Look at these old tabs and envelopes. And it's they made their own. Look at this handwritten recipes. Isn't this is a treasure. I think this is a treasure. So I loved that. Was so happy I found that. And again, this isn't in great shape. This is the classic Betty Crocker picture cookbook. But they practically gave it away. This was Myth. Yeah, Myth. You know Myth. I'm trying to say Miss Edith Osmond or Asmond, Malcolm, Iowa, February 22nd, 1955. So, yes, this has been well loved. Well loved. It's not in great shape. But boy, there's some fun pages there. And then this must have been, this came from the Goodwill bins, even though it's marked stuff, etc. For pocket pages, we always need those. I think that might actually be it. I wanted to hop on and get this done. I have to travel for work, so I will be away for a week. I get to go to Tacoma in Seattle. That will be fantastic. This meeting, though, I have 7 days of a lot of work that probably starts at 7 in the morning and goes way into the evening. So I am exhausted when I get back from this meeting. But it's good, and it's the first one we've had live since 2019. So it will be wonderful to see all of my colleagues from across the country and across the world. So I am looking forward to it. I am a little sad to be away from my family for a week. I think that's what COVID has done to a lot of us. I am even more of a homebody than I used to be, even though I'm very social. And I am sad that I'm going to be away from my craft room too. And I'm trying to figure out what I can get away with packing for this trip. You need scissors, but can I pack scissors? I have to go on Homeland Security or TSA and read up on what I can take. But anyway, I thank you for listening and watching. I always look forward to your comments. They're always so gracious and kind. And I do wish you well. Enjoy this autumn, fall weather. It's kind of fun to get the sweatshirts out and root for your favorite football team, and just enjoy. I think it's cross-country season as well, fall track, soccer, all of those good fun sports as well. And don't forget to throw a little love into the junk journals and the ephemera that you make. Thanks again. Take care. Bye-bye.